Hello, everyone. As we sit here,
We're back again.
We are back. And we have Evelyn in here. Hello, Evelyn. Hi, Lynn. How are you? And Brenda, how is your son? I ask you all the time. I haven't seen any more updates since the infection. So, first of all, can everybody hear us okay, including him? So say something.
Hello, I'm here.
He's been told to speak
Yeah.
out and enunciate.
Not me, I'm a guinea pig.
And slow your roll. So, hello, Nan. How are you? Nan ordered something for her friend and for herself from our stuff. Mission Carnivore. Hello, Andy and Hope. Howdy from Florida. How are you guys doing? There's Lisa Ortega. Hello, hello. Hear and see you fine. Thank you. Howdy, gang. So, the topic for today was how to get rid of your old sad diet habits. Now, I can go by, we keep stuff out on the counter. I can walk by it all day long and not touch it. But come nighttime, that's a whole different story for me. So, how do I break that? Tell me some of your all's habits that you've broken or you're still trying to break or what have you. Since you went keto, ketovore, carnivore, low carb, vegan, whatever. Cindy, he's doing great. Still a long road ahead of us, but so blessed. I am so thankful, Brenda. Hello, hello, hello. But I really struggle with nighttime. He is an all-day grazer. He can't walk past. We have cashews on the counter all the time.
Nope, they're calling my name every time I walk by.
Every time he opens that jar, grabs a handful, walks away. Every time.
Not every
But he
time.
doesn't have, it doesn't affect his blood sugars, obviously, or he wouldn't do it. He has got so much self-control. I'll ask him while we're out, do you want to stop somewhere? Nope. Chalk Zero caramels is killing the Chalk Zero period is killing my.
Oh my!
But I love it.
The cookies and the tuna.
Thank you so much. It's a Christmas tree. Thank you, thank you. And I forgot my earrings. They're in there on the dresser. They're bows with bells. But it's okay. Yay, my beautiful friend Evelyn. So what I've started doing to try to fight the nighttime stuff is I started crocheting again. Not like I don't have anything else to do. I have books I need to read or I want to read. We have these other things going on, and he makes them, I package them, get them ready to be shipped out, print up the shipping labels, all that. I'm listing stuff for the eBay, whatnot, whatever. I'm making jewelry and I've got to say, I posted, and I know a lot of you are on my Facebook page, earrings that I have made. And Miriam Bear just bought 11 pairs of them. What do you like to crochet? Right now, I'm making a table runner for our coffee table. But I'm pretty new at it. I still have the crookedy edges that drive me crazy. But, I never claimed to be perfect at anything. So that's the way it is. So have you noticed anything? I know this man never had a weight issue. However, he has lost 20-some pounds. It's just about him maintaining his blood sugars and trying to get his A1C as low as possible.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I'm stuck at 140. Ain't going anywhere.
You don't need to go anywhere. You're going to shrivel away to nothing.
No, I actually dropped to 138 and came back up to 140. So I'm happy.
That's the cashew grazing.
That's okay. A few nuts ain't going to hurt me.
I didn't make that many. It wasn't that many. I'm in the process of crocheting a blanket. I'll tell you, when I first started crocheting, Debbie taught me how. And it was while we still lived in New Hampshire. I made Afghans for every member of our family. I was busy, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. Whether or not they were perfect, probably not, but they all liked them. And that was the key. It was a gift from grandma or mom, and everybody was good. So this time I'm making something for me. I love super long scarves, afghans, and bags. One year I made crocheted Christmas ornaments of snowflakes and snowmen. I bet those are cool. I've also done plastic canvas. In fact, our air fryer, so it doesn't get really hot, even though our countertop is granite, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
I put this piece underneath there, and it keeps that from getting overly hot underneath. That's all that matters. A gift from the heart is the best. Yes. And this year we decided, and if anybody's in here, oh well, I doubt it though. If any of my family's in here, we decided to send them individualized coasters, just, a set per family, but with something that they enjoy with their name on it. Like my granddaughter is constantly on her phone. So we did one with a phone. And, just things like that, something that interests them, and then put their name on it. And we're going to send those, because I told them they weren't getting much this year, because nope, wasn't happening. So yeah, we've with the coasters and cutting boards, we are all caught up with orders. Now I had a lady ask in one of my videos, where can she find the coasters? I said on our live streams, and we'll show them again tonight what we have. eBay store, Etsy shop, my store that I created through my website. It's just labeled store. The coasters are in there. The cutting boards are in there. The way to pay is in there. Everything's in there. I used to know how to crochet way back when I was probably 12 or 13. Don't remember a thing about it. It's been too long. No, it hasn't.
It'll come back to you.
Well, hello, Debbie, and tell Jerry we said hello. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, we've had a good amount of orders, and we've managed to, and you all know, we're helping Hope and Andy. We've managed to get them. Andy, if you're still here, I believe it's 250 thus far.
I think so. Somewhere in that range.
Plus, we donated 100 to the GoFundMe prior to deciding to do this. So yeah, I said, yeah, yay, Andy! Are you all packed and ready to go on a cruise? Hey, Debbie, correct. That's what I thought. Hello to all my friends as well. Yes, Debbie, you and Jerry need to come up here soon, or we could meet halfway somewhere for lunch. But I just saw on Facebook that Stacy was at Buc-ee's right by her house. And I messaged her when I found out she was going to Tennessee. I sent her a Facebook message. I said, Stacy, I said, if you get to Buc-ee's in Richmond, let me know and we'll come and meet you. She don't check Messenger. So she said on the way back, which is a Thursday, she'll try to get with us and meet us for lunch, bowling night. So for lunch is good. Trying to pack, keep swapping things out because something more important needs to come. Are you limited to a number of packages, number of things you can take? I've never been on a cruise, so I don't know. Guess you wouldn't want to weigh the ship down much. Hey, Deb. I'm sure you're driving home, so be careful. Hello, Donna. And everybody's saying hello, hello. So yeah, that's the thing. The topic is how to break those habits And the best way for me is to keep busy. But like I said, I can go all day passing by the Chalk Zero, passing by the cashews, knowing there's other stuff in this house, like these. Love them. Nola bars. Where's the rest of them? Mallow Munches. I'm not affiliated with any of these people. But now
Should
put some
be.
keto chow out. That's all. I just got my keto chow order, by the way, with the classic cake donut flavor. If you guys didn't get that, ooh, it's so good. I'm so excited for you to go on a cruise, Andy. Yeah, she is too. She's been on them before. So I try to pack a carry-on and my backpack. There you go. So what are some other things that you all have tried? Now, when we go out to eat, like last night after bowling, we went with our neighbor who we rode with to cook out. Now usually I'll get the burgers, but they're so little. It's like a double burger. I mean, they're so tiny. And even a double burger is just so little, it's crazy. So last night I got chicken fingers, and I know they're breaded chicken tenders, but let me tell you, they were good. And then they have bacon wraps that has so much bacon in it. I don't care about the wrap. It's all right. And he had the same. No, you
No, I
didn't. You
had
had
2
two
hot
hot
dogs.
dogs
That's it,
with the
the
bacon
buns, yep.
wraps, but you had the 2 bacon wraps. They're pretty good. Those bacon wraps are amazing. Good evening, Sean. And this, folks, is my granddaughter who is making us a great grandma and grandpa.
Yep.
How are you doing, Trinity? Just a few weeks to go. I miss you too, and I love you. She sends me pictures weekly of her baby bump. It's so cute. I've never been on a cruise. Which one is the best to go on since you've been on one before? That would be for Andy. Yep. Did I miss any? Andy said it's going to be fun. Ohio weather sucks, so I'll be happy to be warm. We plan to come up, Cindy. We miss you guys. It's been too long. Well, get your booties up here.
Tell
That's
Jerry to
it.
drive so you can do the scenery looking.
Yeah. He does drive. She does get to do the
Yeah, I know.
scenic. Lynn says, that's me exactly. I stay busy during the day and don't think about eating, snacking. Evening gets here and I lose my mind and want it all. You're right. It is hard. So thank you. So Trinity said, I'm exhausted, but doing good. Kevin says, hi. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
So yes,
Yeah.
Trinity, Dealey, and Sean. Hello, Sean, Bradley, and Trinity. Yes, Trinity, I got to tell you, Evelyn in the chat has a daughter named Trinity. Isn't that cool? Hi, Sean. So for those that just came in, what are some of the things you did to get past your habits, your eating habits when prior to keto, ketovore, carnivore, etc., etc.? Debbie messaged me. I don't know what that is. Jerry said, hi to you all and our friends. Said, thanks for the laughs and the there was no about the scenery. I got to tell you all in the chat. They came up one day. Hello, Liz. They came up one day and they said, we went out to Columbus. They came up to our house and I drove to a Columbus meetup they went to in March.
Yeah, I think so.
And all the way from our house to Columbus, it's about a good 3 hours or so. All I heard from the back seat is Jerry, Debbie's husband, saying, oh, it's so nice not to have to drive. I get to look at the scenery.
He came
Well,
close
you
to
all-
being chucked out of the car, and he's gonna have to hitchhike home.
you all know I do all the driving, and I don't get a chance to look at the scenery, and it's just crazy. It was funny. I was
probably
ready
because I
to
don't want
eject
to.
him from the car. Everybody's saying hi. Andy says, we've only been on Royal Caribbean, so I don't know if the others, the company helps. Go with someone you want to spend time with. Bring a camera. So many memories to be made. I don't doubt that a bit. Told myself I still wanted it. After I ate a pound of pork beef, I could have it. True. Know your why and update your why every so often. That's it. That's my why. Don't forget to hit the like button. Andy says, thank you. I do all the driving too. Know how you feel. Yeah. Sight up. What do you call it? Scenic drive. Watching the scenery. I don't know what the word is now. But yeah, that's like, it was great when he was used to do all the driving. But now
She gets them once in a while, but not often. Depends on what my head's doing.
rarely.
Yeah.
Andy, I've always wanted to go on a cruise. Maybe one day I'll get to. I'm excited for you. Yes, Debbie, you guys can. You got to get away from everything. That would have been a good thing for you all to do. So we have been busy, and I'm trying to stay busy to keep my hands busy. So I keep my hands out of the Chalk Zero at night or the nuts. I don't feel so bad if I eat something at night that's meat or a little bit of cheese or something like that, but it's the Chalk Zero, and I've been trying to incorporate that with my meal if I'm going to have it. So I've been trying. Hoping I have never been on a cruise. Well, what are you all? Never mind. In the past, what were you waiting on? But yeah, it's an ordeal for me sometimes. So anyway, in a comment in one of my chats, there was a lady that said, how can I get the coasters? So I had told her different avenues. So we decided to bring back all the things that we have made. And knowing, and some that he just made, evidently, because I've never seen that one before. I just looked over and there's something new. And knowing that you can get custom ones, with your logo or with any saying or with any picture. Lindy, Paleo Barbie, just ordered a coaster set. She sent me this cutest picture of her with her dog. They were like laying head to head. It was the cutest thing that she's given her husband. I know he isn't in here for Christmas. And they turned out really good. Karen Low Carb Spin ordered a couple sets of their dogs, and they were adorable. So yeah, they came out really cute. So anything at all, it wouldn't matter what it was, anything. So it's pretty cool. But I figure we'll at least go through the end of December, helping out Hope and Andy. We shall see. May extend longer. Chalk Zero is way too good. I agree, Cindy. Yes, it. Debbie keeps tagging me to win free stuff on Instagram for Chalk Zero. I don't ever win anything. I got to buy it. How's Max doing this evening? He's being quiet.
Good.
He's laying in his bed next to Brian over here on the floor. But yeah, he's being quiet. Shh. It's rare. So I saw Nancy's Central Florida Ketos cutting board. It looked amazing. Yes, it's really nice. It turned out great. She loved it. She sent me a picture where she put it. Let's see. Let me get the picture. See if y'all can see it from my phone. She put it on her stove. And let me get her chat up here. She sent me a picture of it up there, and then it looks really cool. She also made some, looks like muffins. But yeah, she's not going to use it. She said, there's no way I'm going to use it. But, but yeah, she ordered that special. So anything. Never had Choc Zero. Don't start, Lisa. If you like chocolate.
It's contagious.
I am so glad you like them, Sean. I mean, they're really cool. You know, whether the black slate or the wood, like this train. We sold a set of these
Yep.
to Nan, but she wanted these on black slate.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what Nan ordered. But she asked for these on the black slate, and man, they turned out great. And on the slate, we still have a Halloween set. Is that the same one Dustin got?
It is. There's 2 sets
Okay.
left.
Two of the same?
Yep.
All right. There's Lighthouse. So this person comes back and watches this. Her name is Peggy. Thank you, Donna. Here's Santa with a train. These are sets that we already have ready. There's Santa in a hot air balloon. I don't know what happened to his sleigh with the reindeer.
They got tired.
He took a train. He took an hot air balloon. That one's pretty cool with the ornament. And then we have a snowman. And there's so many designs. He's come up with so many different things. Let's see. I like the Choc Zero fruit chews and the KPL goodie bag because it's a slippery slope. I can't purchase it. It really is. And I still purchase it. Yes. Those are egg bites. Oh, okay. They look like mini loaves, but they look great. Donna said, beautiful, cool. Nan said they really turned out good. She loved them.
Thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, there's one more wooden one. It's Christmas. This is a tree. Those are pretty too. So then the other things he's made that we haven't shown, he did this. This is like a stand for
It's a
your
phone
cell
holder.
phone. And
Instead of putting it
it's
on the
just
table flat, you can
customized with
stand it
his
up and
name.
listen to it.
With his name. I have one over there with my name. And then he did this one. The thing he uses is called an X tool. And he just did this one. And you can lay your phone. I believe you can put it either way.
Yep.
So yeah, you can either go this way with it or you can lay it down. But it's nice if you're doing something and you want to be on your phone without having to hold it. You gotta grab those, and we got all the cutting boards, and he's got a couple new designs on those too. This is a smaller board. I'm not gonna embarrass myself with any of these sayings, right? Like you did to me before. I will drink coffee here or there. I will drink coffee anywhere. For all you coffee lovers, this is a smaller board than what we've been doing. But we have a couple sizes. So there's that one. There's the Christmas tree one still. We have a couple of those left. The chef is always right, of course. And it has the handle with the string. And any of these, I mean, he can make. But this is what we still have. The kitchen is the heart of the home. And these are all the same size that he has done. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm not going to read that one when I get to it. I'm not going to. You can do it. This kitchen is blessed. And this is the one Lisa got, and she had us put her name down here. Turned out really good. I ain't reading this.
It says, I like my rack big, my butt rubbed, my pork pulled. Good grief.
We had somebody order this. Judy? Was that Judy's?
I'm not sure. There was that
Yes,
one.
Judy got this for her brother who lives in Arkansas. She said he's a country boy, drives a truck, and hauls chickens. The oven is hot. The cook is hotter. Kitchen. The best of times are always found when friends and family gather around. I like that one. That's cool. And then one of the new ones.
That's it.
No, this one's new. I'm gonna
That
get
one's
back
in
to
there.
the other ones. I'll show you those last. And there's a Dear Santa. He's had that one before. And I don't know, it says a lot of stuff. It's a yummy carrot for the reindeer here. Here's some milk in case you're thirsty that goes there. This snack will give you energy, whatever you want to put there.
That's Santa.
P.S. I've been very good this year and in love. And then he can put anybody's name down here. So there's that. There's two of these. And then he's got this Grill Master that has the temperatures of all the meats. He did one of these. Trinity, or if you're still in here, you keep your mouth shut, young lady. Did one of those for my son because he does all the grilling when they're all together, and put his name underneath there. But this is a new one. A cow, a sheep, and a chicken. And it has a handle. And there's that. And the other new one, this is pretty neat. So there's those. That's what we have ready, and he can redo any of those. Yeah, I know, Andy. You busted me on that one when you guys were live with us, and I read that. Boards are beautiful. I love all the sayings. Donna says, love the Grill Master board. I know, Lisa, you got to talk to James. That's neat. No,
Yeah,
it's right
it's
there.
okay.
I already showed it. But yeah, those are cool. But he can put anything. You send us a picture, he can put it on it. It doesn't matter. Like that's what several people have done now. Or ordered exactly what we had. So that's pretty neat. I love the barn one. The cow, the sheep, and the chicken. Or this one with the mill. I guess that's what that is, a windmill.
Yeah. There's a couple of options with that one. I can there's a truck that goes in on one of them. It's a different scene with a barn in the background. And there's a third one too, and I don't remember what it looks like at the moment.
Yeah, I told him that one
I
would have
put
been
two.
cool if the design was a
Yeah.
little bigger because the cutting board is.
Well, I thought it was
a
going
lot
to be
bigger.
bigger, but it wasn't. I just,
And Debbie said, Brian, you're
Gotcha.
making so many cool things. We'll try to buy something at some point. Don't worry about it. You've got enough on your plate, and you have had. Yeah, that one. He likes that one. So yeah, it's he's been busy, and tell him how much fun you're having.
I'm in the garage. I'm just doing what I like to do. I mean, it's just find pictures and just put them on these things.
I'm
It's,
not cracking the whip. I am
no,
not
she's
pushing
not.
him to do this stuff.
I just I look at things and all of a sudden I look at it and go, hey, that would be nice. And I'm like, all right, it works.
Mhm. He
And
is really enjoying
I'm
it.
finding different ways of doing them. It's a matter of learning, and I'm new at this, so there's actually a different format that I use the XCS, which is Xtool Creative Space. There's also another platform
Slow down.
that it's called Lightburn. A lot more technical, and the XCS is actually free. The other one is $96 a year to buy the license. And I'm looking at it, but I think there's way too much for me to do to learn it because I'm not that much of a computer person, but you know, I get to figure things out slowly at a time, you know, one at a time. And I've seen a couple of things with the coasters that I think I can make them a little bit better than what I'm doing. And I've actually wrote down what one lady had used on hers for an actual picture that came out looking just like the picture. Unfortunately, now I find it. I should have done that. You know, I look a long time ago on YouTube, but another thing shows up. But being on Facebook, I part of the Xtool D1 site that they have as a group, and they share a bunch of pictures that they do and how they do them, and a lot of files that I can get for nothing. So keeps me busy, but yeah, I enjoy it. I'm just by myself out in the with Max out in the garage. He usually follows me, and
I'll tell
She's in the room doing her thing, and I'm in the room doing my thing.
I'm gonna tell you, he's so engrossed, just so tuned into what he's doing. I walk in the garage and I say something, and he about jumps off his stool because he doesn't hear me coming. Donna says, "Great work, Brian. You're an artist."
Nah, not really.
He doesn't draw these
I don't
pictures.
draw 'em. No.
But
No, the wood thing I did draw. I did that big wooden thing. I did draw that out, and I did paint that one. And actually, this winter, we go out and I think we're going out tomorrow. I think we're going to stop at Menards. I need a piece of wood that's 2 feet wide by 4 feet long, and it's cheap, about $18, I think, and I got cash for that. But it's can be cut in half, and I can make 2 butterflies out of them. That'll go outside and put them on the shed that we have after I paint them. So that'll keep me busy. Besides
all this stuff.
besides this stuff and the thing that we picked up for free that I got to sand down and finish off. So.
Oh yeah, our neighbor
Yeah.
was getting rid of this. It's like a sofa table, like to put behind your sofa, whatever. It just needs to be sanded down. There's a little crack in the top. She gave it away. She had it out
Yeah.
for the trash. I'm like,
We'll take it.
it's neat. It has like 3 pillars on it. It's just beautiful,
Yeah.
but it's blue.
But I'm not growing up, but my 30s and my 40s, I used to watch Norm Abrams from This Old House, and he was a master carpenter, and he did a show called The New Yankee Workshop, and I love it. I've been with woodworking all my life. I enjoy it. It's something that keeps me happy and gives me something to do. And as long as I can still do my hand, still use my eyes, I'm good to go. I'll keep busy.
You ain't gonna be able to see that wood tomorrow. We gotta go to the eye doctor. That's where we gotta go in the morning.
Yeah, blind man can feel wood. That's 2 feet long.
So we said, wish Jerry had a setup like Brian's. I think he would enjoy it. We all need to do things we have a passion for. Brian's so talented and creative. And Donna said it too. However, you're so creative. I'll tell you, he practices. When he's doing a new design, whether it's a custom design, because he could take one of these, and if it's off center, he can sand that little bit down and still use that to redo it. And whoo.
Like I said, YouTube's a wonderful site.
My ankle is okay. It's still a little tender. I bowled last night and did okay except the first game. Did you put the fence out or was it too late in the season? It was out and we just put it back. We just put it in the shed for the rest of the winter. Cindy, you mentioned crocheting. I used to crochet with my grandmother, but I forgot what I've learned too. I need to relearn how myself. Probably learn by doing it. Since you already knew Debbie and this Lynn too, if you just start doing it, I bet you'll pick it right back up. I used to watch New Yankee Workshop with my great grandfather, says Dustin.
Yep, it's an awesome show. Still watch it.
Hey, Dustin. Hey, Debbie. Hi, Karen. Are you driving? And if so, as usual, be careful.
And if you're not, here's your shirt.
Hey, there you
I'm
go.
the official guinea pig tonight.
Show that again. He's got your shirt on, Karen, that you gave him, the sweatshirt. This man don't wear sweatshirts. It's wild. It's cold though. Yeah, Karen had given us, Debbie and I, gifts at Hack Your Health. And he gave me that for Brian. And she had this embroidered on there, official guinea pig. And it was so cute.
Squeak, squeak.
Can you grab the towel over there that has my name on it? It's on the stove. And then she gave us these cloths that once with just water takes your makeup off. Well, or just cleanses your face real good. I don't wear makeup. Moisturizer is it. Eye makeup makes my eyes messed up. But she had embroidered these also. And then on the back, that's what I do. I cook and know things. But she gave me one and she gave Deb one. And I mean, that was so sweet of them, her and Treese. And Lynn says, I love your sweatshirt, Brian. Well, just going to start driving. Nice shirt, Brian. Hello. Oh, so cute, guinea pig.
Squeak, squeak.
Heidi ho, Dustin. Love the kitchen towel too. Yeah, she did some great work, and I think she said they went to to the library and figured out how to do it and did it there. Cute towels, yes. Hi, Karen at Low Carb Spin. So this week coming up, we have eye doctor tomorrow. I try to make us appointments together since I have to drive. That way I don't have to take him one day and then go the next or whatever. And then Monday, we both have dentist appointments in the afternoon, getting all the stuff done. And now I don't know if I told y'all, but I had to get I got a CPAP machine. And I talked to my sister about this at length today. Karen, you're so creative too. I love the gifts you gave them. Yes, I do as well. Anyway, he had to get one like the week before.
Mm.
Nasal pillows, strap. He's out. Quiet. Thank goodness. Quiet. I cannot get used to it. I cannot sleep with it. I have restless legs, so I can't just lay still until I'm totally out. Then it doesn't bother me. But when I'm trying to go to sleep with this hose hanging down, dragging everywhere, as long as crap. The machine is on my nightstand right at the head of my bed. If I turn to my right and lay on my right side, it's right there. But any movement jostles the mask, and it's just the nasal pillows. I cannot. I've already had him change out the piece because one was so loud with letting air out right by the nose piece that I have tinnitus. I don't need any more noise going on. So, I keep the TV on when I go to bed to drown out the tinnitus in my ear, so I'm not dwelling on that. However, this other piece, air was just blowing loudly. I said, nope, this ain't gonna work. It's noise, can't do it. Well, the next one is quiet. It's the tubing and the restless legs. And I'm like, I can't do this. And I couldn't sleep. One night I decided to keep it on. I got 2 hours sleep. Like, this ain't gonna work. The next day I was ridiculously tired. Another night I tried, I kept it on. I got an hour and a half sleep. So I called the doctor today.
Yeah.
And yesterday, the doctor's office called me back late in the day yesterday. Said he wants you to continue. Go back to the place where you got it. See if they can fit you for another different kind of mask. And I'm like, if it's hoseless, it might work. But the hose is the problem. The hose. Because every time I move, the hose jostles the thing, gets it off track. There's not a good seal and blah, 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 blah. When you have restless legs, you can't lay still. So, there's crazy stuff. I'm talking to the doctor's office about this yesterday and really frustrated. I said, I have been sleeping so much better without it. They said, but if you stop breathing or if your oxygen goes low, it could cause heart attacks. It could cause strokes. It could cause this. It could cause that. And I'm like, I don't know what else to do. Wow. Dustin messaged me, said he sent a $10 super chat, but it didn't go through. Well, YouTube, get your stuff together. I will let you know, Dustin, so you don't get billed for something that I don't get. Karen, you are so creative too. I love the gifts you gave them. Hey, Dustin, I like the mask that goes over my mouth and nose. That's what Deb had when she used to have one. I couldn't, but it's still the tubing that comes from that mask. And it's just, it was wear it or stop being here. Right. And I get that. And mine is a mild, they said mild to severe. What does that mean? When I first went to this guy, he says, he looked at my previous home sleep study test, and he says, and Brian was right there. He said, I don't think you have sleep apnea. But just to check, we're going to do a different test. Okay, whatever. So sorry you're having problems with the CPAP machine. I've had restless leg before and it feels awful. I hope you get a mask, tubing that works better. It's not going. It's not going. I think I'm just going to return it and say, whatever.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's just pushing to make money on this thing.
I get the hose out of the way and I sleep like a teenager. So does he. He sleeps great with it, but he doesn't have the other issues. He doesn't have restless leg. He can lay on his side and stay there all night long. And he's fine. And he's quiet.
Yeah, I mean, it took me 2 nights to get used to it. I just had to figure out that I couldn't breathe through my mouth, keep my mouth shut, and I was good to go.
So I told the doctor when I was there, I said, and besides, if I stop breathing in my sleep, isn't that what way anybody would like to go, is to die in your sleep peacefully? I said, dang. I said, this is just crazy. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a mess. So I'm debating on either going back to them and just returning the whole thing or going back to talk to the guy. But if there's a hose attached, it's not going to work for me. It's just not.
Dustin, did you see the cutting board I got? About the coffee?
Oh, he wasn't here yet.
No.
I don't think. Or if he was, he wasn't talking. Is it one? It's one of those. I agree with you, honestly. Yes, Debbie, I do too. I think it's just crazy. Teenage. Oh, what did I miss? Oh, here you go. It has to sleep like a teenager. Yeah, teenagers can sleep through anything.
Mm.
Babies only sleep for 2 hours at a time. Well, call me a baby because no. Once I can sleep, like last night, I was crocheting until 1:30 this morning. I went to bed and I didn't get up till 9 o'clock. And I did not get up during the night to use the bathroom or anything else. The sleep showed that I slept almost 7 hours straight. So I wear my watch to bed. And I told him that my oxygen wasn't any lower than 88. And they were telling me it was dropping to almost 80. I haven't seen that at all. When I monitor it on my watch with my phone, I don't know. I think they're full of beans and apple butter because I don't snore. And that's a big sign of sleep apnea.
I think it's just a money-making scheme right there. They'll have everybody on this machine in no time.
So Dustin, Brian wants to know, did you see the newest cutting board about coffee? Or were you here yet when I was showing everything? Because you'll get a kick out of this one. I stopped using mine. My Fitbit says my oxygen level stays okay. Exactly. Pass while sleeping. Way to go. I'm telling you, there's something to be said for that.
Yep.
If that's the way I'm supposed to go, I fully believe that your fate is determined the day you're born. It does not matter. It's God's will. Whatever happens, happens. Whenever, wherever, however it happens, you have no control. So it's like, I agree with Brian. Money-making scheme. I'm in the middle of cooking. Brian, do wear a CPAP. Yes, he does. And thank goodness, because he stopped snoring. He sleeps way better. He's not as tired during the day. He really did need it. And I think he would admit that because he was.
I was waking up about 5:30 in the morning. Now it's not till 8 o'clock or so.
And then falling asleep all day.
Mm.
So yeah, but I don't do that. It's like even the days that I only got 1 or 2 hours sleep, I really didn't take a nap.
Mm.
I was tired and I didn't want to take a nap because I wanted to sleep at night. So Mr. Keto Simple, did you see the cutting board? Did I get another message from you?
Here's ding.
You spent $9.76 at YouTube. Your payment of $9.76 on YouTube has been canceled. Well, that's a bunch of crap.
Hmm.
All right. I'm going on YouTube Studio. Find out what's going on. Supers. They're on. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know, Dustin. December earnings $1.39. Woohoo!
Ooh, we're rich.
I am so rich. I need 103 watch hours to hit my 4,000. And I am at 1,007 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you to everybody. I totally, completely appreciate it. So yes, it's just, I do. I think it's a big scheme, but like realistically, he definitely needed one. For sure. Our dogs only sleep a couple hours at a time too. Now ours doesn't. Ours sleeps all night.
All night.
Thank goodness. I agree. Your time is set. Yes. You need to check out an appliance called Silent Night. My husband is always snoring and wake himself up. This worked for him. But Karen, I don't snore. I don't wake myself up. I don't get up to go to the restroom. I'm not exhausted during the day when I get to sleep. I love your adorable salt and pepper shaker collection. You want to see it all? There you go. There's up here, it's called Naughty Pigs. Right up in the corner. Up. God, this is hard to point on this. Right there. Right by my finger. Above my finger. They're called Naughty Pigs. They're doing the nasty. YouTube. Yes. What about your morning headaches? Not really there. I still have the tenderness in my neck. If I have a headache, it's so minor that I don't even pay attention to it. Let's get busy turning Cindy's channel in on our living room so she can get those final watch hours. Then they have to be maintained. So, YouTube is a sticky thing. But Dustin, I have no idea why that happened. I got an order today from Redmond Relight. I got my Keto Chow order, and they also put my subscription in there because they were out of half of my subscription order. Put a channel on at night on low, I mean. Just put a playlist on. Play them all. But once you've played it, it's not going to work anyway. It'll keep. That don't work. So it's all right. I'll get there. I'm not going to stress about it. Yes, I'll just continue to watch, of course. But he stopped breathing. I get it. Brian did too. There would be many nights that I'd be awake because I couldn't sleep with his snoring. And he would just, and because he would stop, he'd gasp, and then he'd continue snoring. But when he was quiet, there was concern. That was half of the reason I couldn't sleep. I didn't see it. All right, I'll read it. It says, I will drink coffee here or there. I will drink coffee anywhere. Not me. Hell no. He's at Kohl's. Cindy, it doesn't work on putting on playlist. Dang. It does work putting a playlist on, but I'm saying is if you've already watched the video that's in the playlist, I believe it doesn't count towards watch hours because they're up on that stuff. I would just say put one video on and let it play over and over like the shorts do. My goodness, you put a short on, that sucker play over and over and over and over. until, whoo, it's craziness.
So the other thing we did today is I got the lights and stuff out in the front yard for Christmas. Not much, but she helped me get the umbrella from the table in the back into the shed
And cover
and
the
cover up
table
the
and
table and
chairs.
chairs. So
Yep.
a little windy, but they're hanging in there.
Yeah, we put the table down. The wind was like, whoop, thank
Yeah.
God we had a hold
Tie
of
on
it
it,
because
yeah.
it was gone. Nancy Tanner is in the house. Good evening, everyone. Sorry I missed this earlier. What the hello, Joe, was that? It was like a big boom outside. Let's try this again. Let's go watch hours. I'm glad that Brian is able to sleep better now. I'm glad too, because I can too. There we go. Dustin, thank you, thank you, thank you for being persistent and let me know. That shouldn't have gotten billed, but I saw that you canceled it. Let's try this again. Let's go 4K watch hours. Yay. Hey, Cindy and Brian. First he said, Bri B. And then Brian, did I miss an announcement? Did you get your watch hours? Nope. I'm 103 away from 4,000, Andy. I just checked. But it's okay. It's all right. It is what it is. It's all good. I'm not going to sweat about it. You know, you can ask Dustin, and Andy, you and I have talked about this. When I was nearing 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, to be able to take super chats and memberships and all that stuff, I was so stressed. I was checking numbers every day and just every day. And I would be talking to him. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? What's going on? And then I hit it. He just said, just do what you're doing. Well, then I missed a couple Friday night live streams from having to reschedule things way before yours, Andy, with your power outage. I'm talking way back months ago. He said that will deter it because, you know, you're not there. But he said, just keep doing what you're doing. It will come. It'll work. And he was right. I hate to say it, but Dustin was right. As much as he rags on me, I hate to say it. Just steam till you hit 4,000 watch hours. Just steam still. Okay, Dustin. Hey there, Charlie, Darth Carnivore. You have such a good outlook. You know, I didn't at first, Donna. I was really stressed out, but now it's like, I figured this way. When I started this channel, it was like just a little about me. That's how it started.
You were scared to death.
It's okay. You're at Kohl's. I talked to Debbie and Brian for, oh my God, my sister Deb and Brian for months before I actually started it. And I thought, man, it's really dumb talking to a camera. I still haven't broke my computer, my camera out. But anyhow, with the constant thing in my ear of Dr. Barry and 2 Crazy Ketos in this ear, somebody needs to hear your story. 2 Crazy Ketos featured my story on their Beyond the Couch on the couch before it went to Beyond the Couch. And, you know, it was pretty cool, you know, so getting the feedback from that is reading the comments on it and stuff. So I'm like, okay, if I can help one person, I'll do this. I never ever claim to be perfect at it, nor will I ever be. I don't need all the bells and whistles. And, you know, my husband is fantastic. He sits there and he looks online and he's like, do you need one of those light things? I'm like, no.
She's always complaining.
He
She's
said, what
about shadows.
When I'm trying to take a picture, but it's like, whatever. I don't need it. And it's an expense that is crazy. And, it's like, it's okay. And if I mess up, I do very little editing. If I leave screw ups in there, so be it. I was actually recording, making chaffles the other day. I got to tell you, oh, I decided, I'm sitting there thinking the other night, which is a bad thing, but I have all this keto chow, obviously. And I watch Wendy
Really?
from Loving It on Keto make chaffles 2 different ways using keto chow. And she used the classic cake donut one, the new flavor. She made it the way she usually does with cream cheese, and then she made it with cottage cheese. So she made 2 different ways. But in the past, she had made it with cream cheese, and she topped it with Boursin cheese spread, which I had never tried before. But I'm like, I bet you could use that instead of the cream cheese when you're mixing it, and use whatever keto chow, it was savory flavor or whatever. So I thought baked potato flavor. I put 4 eggs in a bowl. The little things of Boursin are like 5 ounces. I think I did a little, maybe 2/3 of it. I softened it up in a microwave, mixed it with my immersion blender, added in the keto chow. Didn't need any water. It had a good consistency. But while I was recording that, I opened up the cabinet door, knocked my camera over, or my phone over. It was on the tripod. I'm like, I'm going to put that in at the end as a blooper.
Mhm.
I've never done that before, but I'm going to try. It was funny. I'm like, dang it. And I'll fast forward through a lot of that. But yeah. You hit 1K plus. My son subscribed to your channel when you were getting so close. Well, thank you. Thank your son. Hey, Charlie. And then, hey, everyone. Did I say hi to you, Lisa? I'm multitasking. Multitask away. What are you cooking? You did a great job. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up. You started with 0 subscribers. Now look at you with all of us crazy people following you. You got to be crazy to be doing that. You're doing great. Thank you, Lynn. I love the simplicity. Yes, I don't need anything. Everything I have that I put up there, I've created myself on Canva. Like the beginning where the "you matter." I love that saying, and I'm going to work on redoing that. And I actually ChatGPT, I asked him and I forgot to look at it. Because I want to just have the one where I had created 2 different ones. One said, "You matter today, tomorrow, and always," and it was blue. The other one was like a tan color that says, "Be strong, never give up. You matter today, tomorrow, and always." But I want to reconfigure with all the wording because I love it. But that's just stuff that I came up with. I'm so glad I found your channel and to find out that we're only an hour and a half away from each other. Now we're friends forever. You betcha. Get through this mess, and you said I'm a hot mess these days. I want to get back to me one day. Debbie, I don't think you've been you since we met. Things have been awry with your dad, and I'm sorry he's gone. But he's in a far better place because he must have been miserable. That sounds delicious. Uh-oh, I missed it. Uh-oh, I missed something. What did I miss? That sounds delicious. Oh, my chaffles. Yes, they were. I was going nuts here. I'm like, oh, I missed something. Jerry sausage and eggs. Yay. Oh, bloopers are funny. I love them. I haven't figured out how to attach them at the end, get them out of there, and leave it for the end. So I got to work on that. But like I said, I do very little editing because I'm me, and that's it. Take it or leave it. That's what you get with me. I love that saying of yours. Thank you so much, Donna. I put a whole video out that was one big blooper trying to make pudding out of homemade mayonnaise, and keto chow. When was that? I'd like to see that one. Thank you for saying that, Lisa. Life can be challenging for sure. Yes. And, Debbie, you got to take things a day at a time. You've been through a lot, you've been handling a lot of stuff. And, we're here. And even if we're not here, we're here for you. And it's who we are, right?
Yep.
It's like I had said earlier, I put those pictures of the earrings that I had made. And would you say, Lynn, 2,548 items of jewelry that I put up there? No. But Miriam messaged me last night. She bought 11 pairs of earrings. I was like, what? Thank you. I broke one of my chaffle irons. Oh, no. When was this, Dustin? I want to watch it. I'll put it on my big screen. You're so welcome, Debbie. Life is definitely challenging. It's an ease in a better place. Thank you for your support and not giving up on me. Never, ever. I don't give up on anybody. They give up on me first. Earlier this year. Well, that tells me a lot. I guess I got to go searching. I know Dustin put up a video a while back on hash brown chaffles, and I made with cauliflower. And they were absolutely fantastic. And that was before the potato flavor keto chow came out. Woo, add that with it, Dustin. I bet that would be, ooh, dang. Yep. So when I get the 4,000, I'm going to do a giveaway. If anybody still wants Element, I have got a ton in my house. I've got a ton of keto chow. Yes. My fall fail video. Thank you. I will go watch it. It wouldn't let me. It didn't highlight it for me. I'll still have to go search it. That's bull. Because he is a moderator. Ouch. So yes. I love Element. There you go. I have got a big jar, big glass jar full of it. I've got a couple sample packs. Yeah. I've got Nola bars, Mallow Munch bars, all kinds of stuff. Perfect keto collagens, keto chow, keto chow, keto chow. What can I say? I like it. So, for those of you that came in a little later, I'm going to backtrack. The topic of today's video was how to get rid of the bad habits once you start keto. And my response to that is keep your hands busy, because my worst time is in the evening. When I first started keto, Brian wasn't on board for the first few weeks. And I was as strict as anybody could be, way under 20 carbs a day, way under, right off the bat. I went from sad to strict keto. Never got the keto flu, none of that stuff. And thank goodness for that. But holy mackerel. Hello, Sharon. I am so glad you're here. I need to get with you about some different creamy deluxe koozies. This lady does a fantastic job making koozies. And maybe some merch that I could sell in the store that I created for the hash browns. He put hash browns up there, and I'm reading it on the cutting boards and the coasters that we're making. I could put stuff there and get rid of Spread Shop because I really don't like it. So, hash browns with keto chow potato flavor. Yes. They're good. Didn't say how the chaffle turned out. Oh, man. Brian, how were the chaffles?
Oh, they were good. Yummy. As usual.
They were really good. That recipe made 7 of them in the little chaffle makers. They were so good. They'll be on my video coming out. That was Sunday. So next week's. Say, I'd like to do a keto chow order with you to have in January. I can't afford to buy it right now. Very low on the fun flavors. I get it. I get it. Trust me. Hello, Sharon. Hi, Sharon Holloway. Debbie. And hello. Sharon and I need to talk at the new year. Yeah. Where are they? We're going to keep Sharon busy, as busy as she wants to be. The sleep apnea is when you stop breathing during sleep. Snoring can. Snoring can. Coincide with sleep apnea, but not always. Thank you for being on my side. Dustin, I have some cool designs in the works for you. That's neat. I have a possible design. Let me look at it. I'll see if I can show it to you all. Because I haven't even looked at it. I asked. So I got to make sure it's cool. Today, tomorrow, and always, you matter. They didn't put it. Oh. Here's something logo design, but you heard say that. Nowhere in there does it say never give up. ChatGPT failed me again.
Mhm.
This is what it created. I like it, but they put today, tomorrow, and always twice instead of stay strong, never give up once in there. I like it. Except for that. Hello, Nancy. Sharon, I'll buy a couple for Jerry and I next year after we get through all these crazy bills. Yep, you just, Debbie, take a deep breath, relax. You do what you got to do, and that's all you can do. That's all any of us can do. We can only do what we can do. I get messages from this My Air app about silly machine. I'm going to take it back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take it back. So, what about you? Were there any habits that you had on the SAD diet other than eating double cheesecake and
I just did it all
oh my
wrong.
goodness, eating
I just-
big
yeah.
masses amounts of food?
I just kind of ate when I wanted to. Didn't matter.
You still eat what you want. It don't matter.
Well, not to some extent. Not the bad stuff anyway.
No.
Once in a while we go out, but you know, not gonna hurt me once in a while. It's not a daily thing.
Debbie, you make your way up here. I will give you some keto chow. Y'all just come on up. I don't usually my niece comes over. She walks out of here with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Deb's daughter. Yeah. Hello, Holly. Hello, hello. That's a pretty design. I like it, except it wasn't worded correctly. So I might have to do it myself again. Is Hope in the house? I missed something again. Did Hope come in? I know I'm not even sure Andy's still here. That's a pretty design. Looking forward to checking them out, Sharon. Yeah, I want to see. I want to see too. But yeah, Sharon made us some cozies with her name on it for her koozies for our creamy cups. And then we upgraded to the creamy deluxe. And I can squeeze those cups in there, but it is tight. I didn't see the design. All right, let me go back. I'll bring it back up. There you go, Lisa. It was supposed to say those things and then be strong, never give up. And if you feel bad doing that, I'll pay you for whatever you think. You don't need to. It's my dang keyboard. It posed when I hit the delete button. No problem. Oh, I like that. I do too. I do too. I like the design. It's cheerful.
Might have to figure out how to use the laser to do the glasses and maybe the one of the middle ones. Canisters.
Debbie busted you. My sister Debbie. Hi, Holly. And who? Hope's not here, Debbie. That was a boo-boo. Brian with his sodas.
Always, never will quit.
I like that, Cindy. Yeah, Debbie, I will give you some, and you just, whenever you guys get above water, you can pay me whatever. Can you laser etch a Yeti mug? Brian, that's a good question.
I can. I haven't. I have the stuff to do it. I haven't tried it yet.
You don't have a Yeti mug.
I don't. But if you get one, like I've got the thing that turns. I can. Supposedly, this is what it's supposed to be able to do. It's supposed to be able to do glass,
Rubber,
leather, keychains, rings, and the metal metal things like the Yetis. Because I have a thing that's it spins and turns while the laser goes back and forth at a certain speed. So I have to work on that. Got the board for it laid out. I just haven't tried it yet. Been too busy with this stuff. Maybe that's what I should do in my downtime.
what's that? Try a glass.
Try glass.
Well, you bought some to try.
Yep.
I my sisters, I stop eating at 7 p.m. and don't snack very often. We don't eat our first meal till 1 or 2, sometimes 3 in the afternoon, especially bowling days. We eat about 3. Then we go, because I don't want to eat that close to bowling. But then we eat after bowling, which is 9 o'clock at night. That's still a 6-hour eating window, whatever. And I don't go to bed. She goes to bed early too. Deb is usually in bed by 10 at the latest.
She's like the Clampets. When the sun goes down, she's out. When the chickens come up, she's up.
When the dog wakes her up, she's up.
Her up.
That's good, Deb. I'm trying to get back to doing that. I wanted to make your, oh man, Deb, that was good. Debbie, that was really good. Brian, do you have a CO2 or fiber laser? It's a laser engraver.
It's an engraver. It's an X tool. I think it's a diode.
Sharon has a lot of cool stuff. Oh, shut up, phone.
Kind of just have to go to YouTube and watch a few videos and do it while I'm watching them. That'll get me to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. So the answer, Karen, is eventually he will be able to do that. Because right now we have no orders except finishing up stuff for family to send out. And as Christmas gifts instead of going out and buying them something that I don't want to spend money on. Oh, Lord. That's a whole other story in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go on that path.
Nope. Not gonna.
Nope.
Not gonna.
Gate's closed.
Hey. The wallet's closed. We're adding a CO2 for Hawaii stuff. I'm ready to have fun and play. Very good.
It's pretty much what it is, a toy. An expensive toy.
I gotta look at some of Sharon's old posts on Facebook and show you. She's got quite a bit of stuff. It's pretty neat. That's why I said I'm gonna work with her. I think I'm gonna work with her if she'll work with me. At our first. Oh no. Sorry, I switched over. I was reading something. Yvonne Ives' husband just had a kidney transplant. I forget those who have membership to my channel forget to play with the meal planner tool. My community tab. Those that have membership on my channel, there you go. And thank you all. Aaron, I have to keep up with the hubs and his wood toys. Yeah, that's him. But he does that too. He makes pens. He now the cutting boards, the coasters are either on wood or black slate. I just got little wood keychains in for him to play around with. There's rectangular, there's some square ones, there's round ones, right?
Yeah.
We're getting some. So I had ordered some round wood coasters instead of the square ones. We'll see how that goes. You have a lot of fun with your toy. He does. He seriously does.
Keeps me out of trouble.
So it's exciting in this house. He stays in the garage. And I'm either listing stuff, making jewelry, watching TV, and crocheting or whatever. The star of the show has arrived, Max. Yeah, it helps keep me preoccupied.
I've also got a plastic model of the space shuttle I'm working on. I got to finish that off and just.
A plastic model.
Yep.
It sounded like you said plastic bottle.
Well, close.
A plastic model. He's
So
got
so my feet
some,
is
and I
correct.
think I've shown some in the past because I had you get them down.
Yeah.
We got models up on top of our kitchen cabinets that he has put together. Spaceships, Apollo, whatever stuff. What was it? Apollo 11, 13.
Forgot.
I don't know.
11, I think.
He's been putting models together, doing all that stuff.
If I get bored, I'll start cross stitching. I still have quite a few more.
I'd like to see that. Oh, Deb, I got to tell you the cross stitch. I think I told you. I found a cross stitch in my closet. I was pulling out yarn to show Deb when she was here for Thanksgiving, and it was one that I had already done. It was a long time ago. Gave it to my sister-in-law. One would have cats and a flowers and a water canister for watering flowers. Keychains would be fun. Yep. So, anything else?
I think we covered as well.
Been an hour at 15, 18, whatever. Max, you ready to get off here? He said, I just got on. What's up, dude?
He wants to know what?
Oh, darn.
It's that time.
What? Oh, his treat.
Yep.
Go give it to him. Deb says, Steely, me too. I have many, never get bored. You're not kidding. I got a housewarming gift that my sister painted on my wall. It is so, let's see. Let's see if I can take a picture of it from where I'm sitting to show you her expertise. Whoa. Whoa. Hang on. Hang on. I'm getting there. My phone won't stop. Oh, that was bad. Man, Brian, you're making a lot of noise.
All for the sake of Max.
I don't know if I took a good. No, it didn't. Holy mackerel, that was bad. That was even worse. Brian's gonna go take a picture of it. It's so pretty. It was like a 3-sectioned painting. It's really neat. We're not leaving yet, Donna. I'm gonna show you this picture that my sister painted for us. Brian's making his way back. There you go. She painted that, and it's so pretty. Stupid shadows from it. There we go. The lights are causing lights on there. There you go. Hey everyone, going to listen to you while doing dishes. Yvonne, I just switched over to Facebook and saw that about your husband. How is he? This is the one I was just saying her husband had just had a kidney transplant. That's a beautiful painting. I agree. It's been great seeing you tonight. Hope you all can make it here in March when Heath and Shelley are here for the road trip. We have a meetup planned for the 8th. We shall see. Weather. I love those colors. It's gorgeous. Yes, it really is pretty. So Yvonne, how is your husband doing? I got to meet Yvonne at Hack Your Health. That was great. It's a beautiful painting. I always wished I could paint or draw. I can't, but my kids can. I can color by number. I don't even like paint by number. I don't like painting at all. Never did. Never did like getting my hands dirty. I was that sissy girl. I still don't like it.
Brushes, not your fingers.
No kidding, but it still gets on your hands. So talented. She is. She really is. And she plays the violin. She can do a lot.
Yeah.
I can cross stitch. I can crochet. Diamond painting is easy, just time consuming. What else? Make jewelry. I have done some bracelets that were beaded. And I'm telling you, I had to follow along with this lady online, and it's not easy. So having patterns and directions helps. Debbie owns her own shop, Holly. That's awesome. I used to. I could probably do that still. My eyes are too bad. I used to cross stitch and crochet. Yep. But anyway, Deb owns her own alterations business in South Carolina that she's trying desperately to retire from.
I use a magnifying glass when I cross stitch. Easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you haven't tried that since you got bad. I made a quilt when my kids were little. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. Yep. So on that note, sewing shop. I love to sew. Yep, she has Mary. No, what's her name? Oh my goodness, I just drew a blank. There's another lady in the community that does alterations work too. I love to learn to quilt. Thank you. Good night, friends. Good night, Evelyn. During your husband's prayers during your husband's recovery, Yvonne. Yes. I love fiber arts, spinning, weaving, sewing. Just don't take the time to do it much. I bet you're busy anyway. And Karen is busy. Miss Low Carb Spin, she's always busy trying to concoct another recipe, concoct another fantastic recipe. And I have some of her rye bread in the refrigerator right now. Good night, Nan. Mama Bear Lynette. Yes, ma'am. That's who it is. It's the one who does beautiful work. Yep, Deb does too. Wedding gowns, everything. Beaded work, it don't matter. She's done it all. She taught me how to crochet. She was over here knitting the other day. She was like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything she can't do. But anyhow, thank you everyone in the chat for joining us. and Brian for continuing to come along with me on this. And you guys all have a great, great night. Debbie says, thank you, Cindy, for everything, for being so kind to us and always being there for us. I mean it from my heart. You and Brian are such good people. Yeah, we try.
She don't know us very well, does she?
Oh, good night. Anyway, you all have a great night. We're going to get off here and try to figure out, probably have some hard boiled eggs for dinner.
Ooh, guinea pig's getting hungry.
You poor baby.
Back to my cage. Back to my wood chips, my little wheel.
Good night. Have an awesome rest of the week. You too. Brian, thanks for being here too. Yes. Thank you. Have a great evening, all. You too, Sharon. And good night. And we are going to call it a night.
See ya.
Have a great one. Bye.